What's up, Internet? Welcome back to episode 2 of the Ration Review, where every Wednesday and Saturday I release a review of anything from MREs to ration bars to anything basically that you could eat while you are in a survival situation. This particular episode, we are doing a MRE. It is actually menu number 5. It's the chicken with tomatoes and feta cheese. I actually have it right here. So we're actually going to cut into this bad boy today, see what's inside. I don't even know the date on this, or I don't know if it's expired or not. I'll check it out. But I also wanted to let you know that this weekend, so today's Friday, so tomorrow I am actually going to a military surplus store with my father to check out some of the stuff that they have. I really want to see if they have any MREs, any type of survival food. So I will actually probably bring my camera along, maybe do a little tour of that, tack it onto my next video. I did get my Mayday bar in, so I'm super excited about that. I have never had a Mayday bar. I am actually going to do a retaste of the Millennium bar with the Mayday bar. I want to see how the two compare with each other, see if there's one that's particularly better, so that way I can let you guys know. Without further ado, let's go ahead and try this MRE. Alright guys, we are back with our menu number 5, chicken with tomato and feta cheese. This particular one I got from my brother. He is a van lifer, so they tend to keep things in their van for survival situations. So, pretty cool I was able to get that from him. I also have a stainless steel cup of hot water that my dad actually gave me this cup, and as well as cold water in a cup that my dad gave me as well. My dad's a super outdoorsman. He actually has a YouTube channel. I will actually go ahead and link it below. It's called Under the Carolina Sky, I believe. If it's not, I will correct that. So this MRE, it's definitely out of date. The date is actually 1265. I don't know if you guys can see it. For people that are new to MREs, it's actually right here, 1265. That is one being for 2001, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the 265th day of the year, so going to be in the fall time that this was released. So let's go ahead and get this cut open. Move my cups out of the way. One of the things that I like about MREs are they actually have a lot of cool things inside, I think. So we're going to go ahead and see what this has for us. Probably should have cut that better, but oh well. So it looks like everything comes really tightly packaged. Alright, so we have here the meal ready to eat heater. This you actually just put some water in it and let it sit. So we will go ahead and put that to the side. We have our hot beverage bag. So that means some type of drink in here is going to be hot. Awesome. We have our spoons. I don't know why. I love the spoons that come in these things. I just think that they're super sturdy. We have our beverage powder, fruit punch. It's interesting how that's going to taste. It has 0 fat, 23 carbs, and 0 protein. So this is basically, like it says, carbohydrate electrolyte. Simply just to give you carbs to give you energy. Cheese spread. I've actually never had the cheese spread in one of these, so this is going to be really interesting. I'm kind of scared about that, to tell you the truth. Ooh, these do not feel good. These actually feel like an elephant sat on them. I don't know if they've melted, but I've actually never gotten an MRE that has a full candy bar in it. Pretty cool. Vegetable crackers, I guess, to spice it up a little bit. Raisins. I hate raisins, but we're gonna try them out. If they smell okay. They could be fermented for all I know. Ready for wine. This is cornbread stuffing. This is 28 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat, 5 protein. And then the main meal, the chicken with tomatoes and feta cheese. Wow, this has 30 grams of protein, 4 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fat. So, I mean, that's a pretty healthy meal right there. Whether it tastes good or not, I don't know. Like I said, I think this is probably spoiled. This is my absolute favorite thing to get in an MRE. I love little things like this that could be used for anything. So let's see here what we got. This toilet paper comes in every MRE. One of the things that amazes me about this is this. This is all that they give you. I'm a woman, I know, but for men out there, now this is given to our troops in the military. This is meant to feed them if they're not able to, you know, get back to where they came from to get food. I understand that, but I think that our men in the military and our women in the military, they need more toilet paper. This wouldn't be enough to blow my nose, but that's just my personal opinion. Let's see what else we have. Creamer non-dairy dry for coffee or tea. Some cigarettes. Not cigarettes, matches. I thought of cigarettes when I saw them because I'm not too sure why they would put matches in here unless there's something to light. Instant coffee. I've actually never seen this one before. It's a Cafe Diero instant coffee. I was really hoping to get the traditional coffee, but that's okay. Looks like 2001 of the 210th day. I could be wrong in that. I'm not too sure, but we'll try it out. A pack of sugar, a moist towelette. Wonder if it's still moist. And a pack of iodized salt. There is 4 grams in here. This is a lot of salt. I don't really think anyone needs this much salt. And then 2 pieces of chiclet gum, and we are going to try these at the end of the meal to see if they still have their peppermint flavor in them. Awesome. So let's go ahead. I have plates for them. I don't have anything special to put them on, so let's go ahead and get that out. All right, guys, we are going to put this stuff. I have some plates. I'm going to go ahead and start with the coffee and the fruit punch before my water gets cold. This stuff is super powdery. I personally like my coffee to be light roast. This looks really weird, actually. I don't really know if it should look like that or not. I'm not a professional in old coffee, but we're gonna try it. So let's go ahead, get all our spoon, our MRE issued spoon. So it has a very strong smell, the coffee does. Like that's probably the strongest smelling coffee from such a little amount that I've actually never ever smelled. So the next thing, I want to go ahead and make this super filling carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder. It's fruit punch. So let's go ahead. And they have little like notches on the side to tear, but I'm gonna have to cut it. And the coffee did come with a hot beverage bag, but I'd rather use a cup. So this still looks like it might be good. Let's give it a little stir. I think I didn't put enough water in it, so it's probably going to be the chunkiest red fruit punch drink ever. We'll let it sit there and dissolve. Let's just go ahead and open up this chicken with tomatoes. It feels super weird, actually. It feels like there's like maybe solid pieces of chicken. It does say made with white chicken. Oven roasted chicken breast with rib meat. Not a fan of that, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. All right, here. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and, if you've never seen one of these, this is the heater. This is what you use. It requires no matches, no fire, nothing like that. You just simply follow the directions. Remove MRE pouch from carton and save carton, which would be this. It says tear off the top of the bag and place MRE pouch in bag with heater. So we're going to tear it away at the little nozzle right here, like so. Then the heater is underneath of the MRE, and now we're going to fill lines of the water. We're not to overfill, so we're gonna just keep it up like this. All right, so I have of course, another cup that my father gave me. We're just gonna go ahead, hold this, and pour in. We don't want to overfill, and of course, I think I overfilled, but I think it should be fine. Until heater feels warm or until 1 minute elapses. So just kind of go do like this, get the water going to get the heater going. And I actually have it says rock or something. I actually have a piece of obsidian that we are going to use for this. All right, so let's go ahead and try these vegetable crackers. That had a very good hiss, so these probably are still able to eat. So these are vegetable crackers, so I guess they have some type of different flavor to them. We're gonna open up the raisins. I'm really sad that this came with no dessert. I guess the raisins are the desserts. I'm sorry to whoever gets these. We're gonna go ahead and get the cornbread stuffing going. You know, I probably should have put this in the bag, but I did not. It could be good just like it is. It feels very, very soft. Oh wow, this looks like cat food. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that. I don't really know if I'm gonna try that, to tell you the truth, but maybe. Okay, so here's the cheese spread. Oh wow, that actually looks really, really, really old. For some reason, I feel like I've seen older MREs that have held up better than this. Kind of disappointed that looks not like the cheese spread that I've seen. This looks like major cat food. Let's see if we can break it up. It literally is cutting. I'm gonna smell it. It actually, I don't know if you can see it, it has the consistency of a cookie, it looks like, in the middle. Oh well, dropped on me. But it actually smells just like, it smells just like the stuffing that you would get at your grandmother's house on Thanksgiving. There is some pieces in it. It looks like, let me dig some out. That actually looks like a piece of what you would find in stuffing. I'm not too sure what the green things are that are found in stuffing. Let me see if I can get that. Maybe an onion? That right there? Looks like a piece of celery, to tell you the truth. So we have that. These sorry, not grapes, raisins. They smell completely, they smell like an oil, like a truck oil, like the inside of an engine. Yeah, I wish you could smell these, to tell you the truth. I've never smelled raisins that smelled like that before. Now this, I don't know how you can go. Actually, it had a good crunch, so let's try it. This actually still has crunch to it. Kind of a slight stale taste, but I mean, to tell you the truth, that tastes just like a cracker that you would pull out of a pack today. I'm not, I cannot bring myself to eat the cheese. Oh wow, that almost made me gag. That actually smells very, very, very bad. That kind of turned my stomach, I won't lie. I'm probably gonna have to get another spoon. Here we go. So let's go ahead, while that is heating up still, let's go ahead and get the coffee ready, just to try it. The sugar flowed out just fine. Of course I would do that. Stir that. I don't think I'm going to trust the creamer, but we're going to open it up and pour it on the plate. Actually, let's use it. Oh wow, I don't know, some clumps came out. It's okay. I normally like my coffee much lighter than this. I normally drink like creamer with caramel in it, caramel flavors. So this is going to be an interesting try. So I'm gonna go ahead, and that is really weird looking. It's like water at the top, and it looks like all the, see, that's not even dissolving. But we're gonna go ahead and try let's try this first. It tastes just like Kool-Aid. That is actually still pretty good, to tell you the truth. This, let's just try it. The clumping of the coffee on top is the creamer on top is kind of concerning me, but you only live once. Oh wow. I mean, if push came to shove and you were out in the field and that is all that you had, I'm sure it would be wonderful, but it is nothing like my Starbucks coffee that I love to get. We do have the iodized salt. I guess this is for the main course. So we're gonna go ahead and let's get this out of the bag. Okay, so this is actually a tear at the top tab right here. I've always seen them most of the times where they're like a tearaway tab, so that way you could use this as like a pouch, like open it like this if you didn't have a plate. The only problem I see with this right here with the line going across the top is when you are trying to dig in that bag, you are just creating a complete mess with basically getting it on your hands. But so let's see, let's push it all down. I am not wanting old feta and chicken on my hands. My hands are wet, so let's go ahead and use the knife. Oh, actually there's two tearaway tabs. I guess. So it looks like, so you have this right here to use it cut off. When you eat maybe halfway, it looks like you can cut it here as well. So it shortens the bag, so that way you're not having that problem that I was just discussing. All right, so let's smell it. Of course, let's do the smell test. Get it all stirred up. It actually smells like soup. Oh wow, it's going all over the cheese. I should probably get a tray so this stuff does not get mixed up. I'm not going to touch that part. Honestly, I don't even know if I could. So let's see, we have, it looks like tomatoes This actually looks like real white chicken. Looks like here we have spices, tomatoes. It looks like chicken. I can smell the cheese in it. Let's see here. I took a little bit of that. I'm not too sure. Let's use this. Maybe this is what it's for. Maybe it's not actually to wipe your butt. Maybe it's to wipe your hands. Okay, so this right here, I could probably see if this was fully hot, if you were, please excuse the mess. If anyone has a tray that they got from somewhere that they want to tell me where they got it, drop a comment below. I definitely need to get a tray to put this on and not use plates. But this right here, I can actually see if you were in the field and you wanted a hot dinner, if you actually kept this in there for probably 15 minutes, got this hot, the white meat mixed with the tomatoes, and it has just the right amount of seasonings. I did taste that whenever I put it in my mouth. This actually would be good. I feel like that would be tasty. With the raisins, I don't really know why they put the raisins in there, to tell you the truth. Stuffing, same exact thing. This is like an Italian meal. And stuffing, I just think of Thanksgiving, basically. Vegetable crackers, yes. If the cheese, maybe if it was a jalapeno spread cheese, this probably would be really good. The red Kool-Aid, basically the carbohydrate electrolyte drink, was definitely a yes. I mean, it's red Kool-Aid. You really can't go wrong. So let's go ahead and see how these are. Alright, so I went ahead and cleared some other things out of the way. These are just your typical M&Ms that you get from any local gas. Why is everything so hard to open? Literally you get from any gas station here. And I need something to actually dump these on. Alright, because these look like a hot mess. These did not hold up well. This is what's in here. If that was sent, if I was in the military and I opened this up after a super long day, I would be so disappointed if this is what this came like. Of course, granted, this is from, I believe, 2001. It is now 2019. So this is a super old MRE. I'm sure some of you have children that are the same age as this MRE, and they're probably adults living their best life with their own families. But yeah, so they probably looked much better in their heyday. Let's just pick this up. I just have a tendency to touch things and smell them. So I'm just going to smell these, see what they smell like. These still smell like regular M&Ms. Now the chocolate looks like it is completely not chocolate anymore, so I'm not going to try it. I really don't like or enjoy being sick. But, so yeah, so these are the M&Ms. So that was the MRE menu number 5, chicken with tomato and feta cheese. Like I said before, just a quick recap. I could definitely see how the chicken and feta would be a good meal. They had to do something better for dessert than raisins. Once again, I'd be really disappointed if I got raisins. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and give a follow.